Probably the most challenging thing at the PRMKT school was the fact that the boys did not have their sight. Only some of the boys had a partial sight. And so that was the first barrier. And the second barrier was that they did not necessarily speak English, so it was kind of a double barrier.
What was the most enjoyable thing about this project?
The most enjoyable thing about this project was definitely seeing the little boys smile and seeing how their faces lit up when we were doing such basic things with them that I would have learned when I was maybe 5 years younger than some of those boys, but them being introduced to it at a later age really kind of made a humbling experience for me.
I really like learning about the food they do here because it is so yummy, like if you like Indian food.
Excellent.
And I like learning all the funny little things like the birthday tradition where the elder feeds the piece of cake and how they wear bangles and toe rings to show they're married and stuff like that.
Communication was very challenging because obviously there's the obvious language barrier, but also we couldn't use hand signals like you would do in most groups. It was hard to demonstrate, so you had to be very patient and you relied a lot on the translators as well.
Okay. What have you learned about India?
That it's very spicy, but also that the people out here are very resourceful with everything they do. They have very minimalistic materials, but everything they do is used.
What have you discovered about yourself?
I'm a lot more patient than I thought because some of the children didn't pick things up straight away, but I learned that if you just sort of persevered that they'd eventually get it, and it was really rewarding seeing the finished product.
And what was the most enjoyable thing about this project?
The sense of achievement when we found that all the boys got on with what we wanted them to do, they enjoyed it, and all the teachers seemed really happy with the work that we've done.
I discovered that a little bit goes a long way, and just as long as I was spending time with them and focusing my attention solely on their needs, I realized that I got a lot out of it, more out of it myself in what I was doing.